How's it going, gremlins? So we're going to attempt to take off these headlights so I can see just exactly what's wrong with this one. See if we can't figure out what we need to cut off, because it looks like we're definitely going to have to do some cutting. Not the best welds going on in this one. So hopefully we can get this off with minimal amounts of damage to the car so we can see exactly how much damage is done. We'll start with a good one first, just to get an idea of how it's supposed to come off. Looks like there is a bolt up here on the top. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then two more down here. Say one here and one down here. And after that, those should come off. So I may have to take off the motor, which is a little bolt right here, to get to this one. We'll have to see once I get there. So I'm going to start working on that and see exactly what I can get off and what I can't. There we go. One motor off. One ground cable non-existent. Look. There we go. One headlight assembly. I broke something. Okay. So I don't know if you can see or not, but it's painted black from where they spray painted this, so looks like I'm gonna have to clean off that lens too. This side looks pretty sturdy, pretty good. So I mean, there's a couple bent brackets, but nothing major. The fuel line's coming in, so I think on this side we'll be all right. Now let's try and move you to this side. See if we can't. Come on, screen. I think you can see. Let's see how bad this side's gonna be. So let's start with the one I know that should come off and isn't welded in. Which is this one. Coming. Heck yeah. Come right off. Oh. So yeah, so much for these welds. See, this weld right there snapped as soon as I took it off. Oops. The weld up here, that, well, if you call it a weld, kind of bubblegum looking thing, it never even took. As soon as I unbolted it, it broke. So I guess that was a lot easier than I was expecting. Let's set you up here. So here's a better shot of that. You can see where they painted over it. Probably when they were painting looks like maybe when they were painting this. I'm guessing it wasn't the original color. It was black. Say this one kind of same thing. Can't really see it, but it's got a little bit on it. I mean, honestly, the headlight assembly is not too rough a shape aside from the welding and the wrench welded to it. So I'll have to knock all that stuff off. Oh, this is the part that I was worried about, is here. Is how much damage is done, and it looks like quite a bit. Let's see. I don't know how much of it's self-inflicted or not either, though. Let's see. Okay, let's see. If you look at this side over here, it's nice and clean. This side over here, not so much. I'm trying to figure out what exactly that piece is. That piece, okay. It's coming together now. So this piece here is actually this piece here. So that might not be too hard to replace. That's also probably why the hood and everything was all messed up. So a little bending and banging here, I might be able to get these pieces back bent up. So maybe even straighten this front bar to where it's not so bad looking. Say, I don't know if I can or not on that one, honestly. We'll have to see when I get this straightened out. So I guess my plan of attack now is to see if I can't get this bent back in. Looks like this here is supposed to attach up here, kind of bolt together like on this one, and then down here it's just looks like it's pinch welded in. I don't know if you can see, or just spot welded, whatever you want to call it. But you don't look like this thing is attached anywhere, really. Maybe on the very top it's still attached. Say, it looks like, yeah, up top the only spot's still attached. So I guess I'm gonna try and wrench on this and see what I can do, but it's gonna be a little hard to do that with a camera. After a couple hours and much painstaking and a little bit of bleeding, it went from what it looked like back to something that's actually usable. Right now I just have it all bolted in just to kind of get the shape. Say, for the most part it's in there, it's stable, it's not going nowhere. I did bang the fender back out a little bit, give it a little bit of a shape back. So it's still a little bit wavy in spots, so needs some touch up. I need to get me like a metal plate or something that I can put behind it when I'm hammering on it. So the wood I got's just not hard enough, and it's just crumbling under the smacking. Still got to figure out what to do with this here, so I'm not positive on that yet. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out a photo, see what it looked like beforehand to see this piece here, how bent it is. So then I know on this side, it's bent in right here, and I don't know if it's supposed to be or if it's supposed to be straight. In my head, I believe that's probably supposed to be straight all the way across, and then same thing over here. But I'm not positive on that one, so I need to find a photo and see exactly what it looks like. But from what it looked like earlier, I mean, in the previous shots, I'll put a side-by-side up. This looks much better. It actually looks like a, not mangled mess. Say maybe a little bit of spot welding or something like that to get that back in place. Still need to do a little bit of work on the angle and stuff. It is kind of bent down. It's not quite as nice and flat as that one is, but it's a lot better than it was. So you still got to do a little grinding here, knock off those, well, I'd say the weld, but it's more or less the slag that was left over. And then same thing down here, kind of clean that up, knock all that stuff off. I may, looks like, have to bang this one over. Say it's kind of tilted at an angle, so might be able to hammer that in. But for the most part, around this, it's pretty clean. So if I gotta hit it with the thing, if I gotta rethread it, I will. Say, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. So now we're gonna get to the point of getting it all cleaned up. So I just kind of work my way through it and go from there.